Okay, in today's video, we are going to talk about how you can ruche Frosty Rays for a great effect. Frosty Rays is very similar to flare. The only difference is flare just has this tubing, the outside element, and Frosty Rays is flare with a metallic filament in the middle of the tubing. So to start out, I am going to actually knot it. I don't often knot things when I start off with needlepoint, but in this case, we're just gonna do a little knot or 2 little knots or 3, there we go. And I'm gonna pull it up through the back of the canvas. Now this ruching Frosty Rays is a great effect for many different things. For the demonstration I'm doing it for, I used it for smoke coming out of a chimney. It's great for clouds, tutus, just like anything you want to be like fluffy. Okay, so the first thing you do is, do you see this metallic filament at the end? You're gonna pull it up. You're gonna pull out, you don't even need to pull out that much, probably, I don't know, I just did probably like 2 inches. And then I'm gonna pinch the tubing and the metallic filament at the top, the tip, and then I'm gonna shimmy. So I'm pushing, I'm shimmying, trying to get that to focus. I'm shimmying that little excess down. So I can put my needle down there. Actually, I want to keep my needle up here. I'm just shimmying. So basically, you see, I only pulled the metallic filament out about 2 inches or so. And then when I slowly pushed the tubing down, it created this ruched effect. Then you're just gonna go ahead and create a long stitch. So for example, if this is the smoke coming out of a chimney, this is also very forgiving. If you don't like it, you can go back over it. You can fluff it up or defluff it with your nail. You can go ahead, sometimes I do it, if it's too full in an area, you can always go in with like a clear beading thread or something and tack it down a little bit more, and then it won't be quite as fluffy. If you made it too fluffy, you don't have to rip it out. So that's one thing I like about it, is very forgiving. So now I'm gonna do another stitch. I'm gonna pull up so this is for the smoke coming out of a chimney, for example. So you can see I still have this tail. That's what I originally pulled out. I'm gonna pull it out about 2 more inches, maybe a little less. And then I'm just slowly pushing that, pinching it with my fingers and slowly pushing that tubing down. You can see it's starting to gather. You don't have to do very much for it to gather. See? And you just take your time. It's kind of like the opposite of putting on like old-fashioned nylons when you're pushing it down. And then I'm just gonna do another long stitch to connect it. Pull that metallic filament all the way through. And there, you have a nice fluffy, smoky looking. And you can see how great this would be and how you could do it if you could make longer versions of it in white and do a big cloud, or light pink for a ballerina's tutu. It's so easy, and it just has a really, really great effect. So that is ruching Petite Frosty Rays. It's as simple as that.